Hello YouTube and welcome. Coming today with a very important update video. Getting a couple of comments of people saying this isn't working, it was working, now it's not. There's something really important you have to remember when you're using your Fire Stick. Even though you're streaming live TV, your Fire Stick is not a television. It's a computing device. And with this computing device, it stores cache. What cache is sort of like a temporary memory that it keeps so that when a visited site that you constantly go to comes back up, it stores data so that you can access it a little bit faster. And what happens over time is that cache gets full, and even though you might have storage on your device of 16 gigabytes or more, or whatever your storage capacity is, if your cache is full, you can't access certain features. You can't use your app like you normally would. Enough of that. Let's get right to how to fix the problem, okay? First thing you want to do, I'm at my home screen. Now I'm using a Fire TV, but it's the same thing for every Fire device. You're going to go to your settings. And you go over until you get to applications. Once you get to applications, you're going to go all the way down to the bottom to manage installed applications. Now, if you see here on the right, it shows my internal space. My capacity is only 5.42 gigabytes used of 11.35. So you would think, okay, I've got plenty of space. Everything's fine. But my cache may be full on some of my applications. So let's go to Manage Installed Applications. Click that. It pulls up a list of every application you've got on your device, including your bookmarker. So we're going to go to one. Now, each application, whether you use it or not, it's all got some type of cache data. And if you look on your right-hand screen, right below where it says storage and application size, there's the cache. I've cleared this already. That's where it should be, 12 kilobytes. That's a very small amount. It keeps some cache because it's there. All right, let's go down to this, Amazon Music. I've never used this, ever. I've got 6 megabytes in the cache. So what I would do if I wanted to clear that cache out, I would click and I will go down to where it says clear cache. And I want you guys to watch where it changes from 6.04 megabytes. Once I click it, it drops it back down to 12 kilobytes. Go back a screen. Amazon Photos. It's got 300 megabytes of cache being used. Cache is limited. It's not like your storage. There's a mysterious limited amount of cache that your Fire Stick has for each application. And once you reach that limit, the application will start to act funny. This cache, 300 megabytes, clear cache, is down to 12. I go back. Now, I would do this for each and every one of my apps that I constantly use, especially my bookmarker number 1. I've already cleared this one. You see my cache is at 12 kilobytes. Bookmarker number 2, this is another one of my apps. That's at 20. I'm going to go ahead and clear that one. So I would click, I would go down to where it says clear cache, and I will clear it. That's it. I come out of it. Bookmarker number 3. This one is at 20 kilobytes. Go down, clear cache, drops it down to 12. You want to make sure you remember. Got a lot of junk on here. You got to make sure you remember to go through and clear your cache. Clear your cache. It doesn't change anything about your applications, but if you're using an application and it accesses the internet, it's going to keep little bits of information every time you're on there because it wants to be ready when you go back to that site. And if you never clear out your cache, it's remembering so much in anticipation of you going back that when you do get there, it doesn't know what to do. That's why you guys may have been having problems. The app works perfectly fine. I'm going to go home and I'm going to load it up here. There's my bookmarker app number 1. I'm using the same URL that you guys are using. I click it. It launches. Pops right up. I'm going to start a stream here. What I've been watching all day. CNN pops up with the play button. There's no error message. I hit the. There we go. Streaming. That's it, guys. Please remember to donate. The subscriber challenge is still active. I've had a small amount of people participate. That's great. I'm looking for all you guys to participate. Make your donation. It helps me out. I'm here. I respond to comments and questions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter what time it is. There's somebody who has commented me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I've got my phone set to where it wakes me. I make a comment. I reply. I try to provide help, just like this video. I'm giving you guys help. Don't be discouraged if yours is acting funny. You're using your Fire Stick and you're streaming media over the internet. It's going to get full up of cash eventually. Try to remember to clear it out once a week. Again, donate. I'm rambling. Description. Links are in the description. Have a good night.